Hare Krishna. Namaste. Chapter 5, entitled as Karma Sannyasa Yogam. Sloka 3. Jñeyaḥ nitya-sannyāsī yo na dveṣṭi na kāṅkṣati nirdvandvo hi mahā-bāho sukhaṁ bandhāt pramucyate. Being said, both karma yoga and jnana yoga are independent by themselves and can give the result also independently without depending on each other. Moreover, the result is also same. Then why you, Krishna, say karma yoga is greater than jnana yoga? And that's a connection or question behind this particular sloka that Krishna is saying. Mahā-bāho, O mighty armed one Arjuna, yaḥ, the karma yogi who, being satisfied with the experience of the self, one who expects nothing else other than Atma, focusing on Atma, na kāṅkṣati, does not desire, na dveṣṭi, thereby is free from hatred, nirdvandvo, free from duality, nitya-sannyāsī, as steadfast practitioner of jnana yoga, saha jñeyaḥ, should be known as is ever engaged in karma yoga, which is easy to practice, sukhaṁ bandhāt pramucyate, easily gets freedom from the bondage, that is, one gets liberated. What the sloka means is, one who neither hates nor desire the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person, free from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage and is completely liberated. O mighty armed Arjuna. Let's remember the question again for the sloka. That is, how is karma yoga greater than jnana yoga? The one who does karma yoga is actually a jnana yoga nishta, a practitioner of jnana yogi. But one who does jnana yoga is not karma yogi, because he has given up the karma. Hence he is also called as karma sannyāsī. When we can do one and achieve multiple things, then that's certainly considered greater. Few years back, we had phone separately. We had audio player separately. We had video player separately. We had video games separately. And computers to browse internet separately. But now we have all that in one device, which is what people prefer and consider greater than having 10 different objects or devices to do 10 different things. Likewise, a person who does karma yoga is actually practicing jnana yoga. But the other way is not true. One who engages in jnana yoga doesn't practice karma yoga. Just to refresh our mind, jnana yoga means renunciation of action. Karma yoga means performing action. In this sloka, how such thing is possible has been explained. How such thing is possible through Karma Yoga has been explained. There are three important terms being used in this sloka. Na dveṣṭi, na kāṅkṣati, nirdvandvo. But the sequence of these has to be reordered so we get the artha, we get the right meaning or sequence. Na kāṅkṣati, na dveṣṭi, nirdvandvo. That's the order we need to make to understand this. One doesn't get attached to material things. Therefore, one doesn't hate anyone. Therefore, one is not affected by duality. That's the sequence. Na kāṅkṣati, one doesn't get attached to material things. Na dveṣṭi, therefore one does not hate anyone. Nirdvandvo, therefore one is not affected by the outcome of it, the dualities. If one gets attached to the dualities, then one has to suffer the reactions. One may be praised today for something that they have done. And if one gets attached to the praises, then when the same person is accused or criticized, then you also have to suffer. Initially he enjoyed the praises, now he has to suffer for the criticism. If he was not attached to the praises in the first place, then he wouldn't have to go through the suffering when people criticizes him. And praises or criticism are unavoidable. There will be some people to praise us and there will be some people to criticize us of the same action, because they could be seen differently. Or even it could be the same people who praised us today might turn into criticizers later. All these are quite common and possible. So what to do? We can't change those people, but we can reduce the impact caused by this by not getting influenced by the praises and not get affected by the criticism. When we are neutral to both, then we will not have to hate anyone because they criticized us, or we don't have to show favors to someone because they praises us. Now the next question is, how can I be neutral to both? Answer: the first thing is by not being attached to sabdhādi vishayas, meaning not get attached to the material senses and sense objects. When we get attached to these things, then when our senses are satisfied by someone, we like them, we love them, they become our favorable people. When our senses are not satisfied by someone, we hate them, they become our unfavorable, we dislike them. When we start hating or liking someone, then obviously we will be affected by the outcome of it, that is sukhaṁ and dukkhaṁ, happiness and distress and so forth. Those are the duality which will come following that. Jñeyaḥ nitya-sannyāsī yo na dveṣṭi na kāṅkṣati nirdvandvo hi mahā-bāho sukhaṁ bandhāt pramucyate. Namaste. Hare Krishna.